On a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being excellent, how have you been dealing with the pandemic?
Well, the fact I had COVID, I would say, as far as dealing with that was very hard. So that'd be like a, 3 because it was tough. Professionally, I think overall we're probably, 7, 8 in how we've handled it.
What's the first step you'll take to curb the crime in Pinellas County?
Keep doing what we're doing. It's down 49.5% over the last 10 years, so we're doing it right.
What's your favorite food?
Pizza.
Do you cook?
Yes.
What does the Black Lives Matter movement mean to you?
That we have a race problem in this country and we need to do it better and differently. And the first thing is that we need to bring awareness to it and we need to have hard conversations.
What's the one thing people don't know about your career?
Probably I started in the jail and that I was in jail for a year. That's probably what they don't know.
That you were in jail?
Well, I worked there.
Oh, okay. All right. Who is your favorite musical artist?
I'm not into music, so I don't have, that's not a question I can really answer for you.
All right, so then streaming music or vinyl records?
I listen to whatever's on.
Defund the police or restructure the police?
Oh, I think it's really at the end of the day about restructuring and making sure that we're doing things effectively and efficiently. I think that's more of what people are talking about.
What are your hobbies?
Sports, all sports, Lightning, very happy with the season's outcome, obviously, and watching sports and playing a lot of sports.
Racial justice in America, how can we fix it?
Well, first thing, you got to identify what the problem is, and you have to accept you have a problem before you can fix any problem. So I think those are the first steps, and you got to have the hard conversations, and people need to be honest about it.
Yes or no, mandatory body cams for police officers?
Yes, we're going in that direction.
How to end police brutality?
I would say that in Pinellas County is that we don't have police brutality, and I'll give you a number that establishes that. In 2019, we responded to over 500,000 calls for service. We use force in about 400 of those, so 1/10%. And we don't have police brutality in Pinellas County. So, and when we have allegations, we investigate them and we take the appropriate action.
Favorite movie?
Gosh.
You could think about it.
Yeah. Movies to me, and, I watch on TV, I watch news and sports, and if you ask me what my favorite TV show or channel is, I watch, and people don't know this, is HGTV. And so that's where I kind of veg out. But as far as movies are concerned, I really can't tell you because I don't really have one.
Okay, so do you watch crime shows?
No, not really.
What steps needs to be taken to culturally diversify the police department?
Well, we need to continue with what we're doing. We've hired in the last about 8 years or so, about 17% of the people we've hired into law enforcement positions have been minorities, and specifically black people. We need to do a better job of that recruiting. Pinellas County is about 11% black, and our agency is about 12.2% black. So we are diverse, but we always need to do better, and we need to get out in the community and let people see that it is a good career. It's a career that will bring them satisfaction. We need to get people that want to be involved in it. So I think that those are the challenges, and that's what we need to do.
What's the deal with donuts and police officers?
Oh, God, because they taste good. Yeah.
Favorite podcast?
I don't listen to or watch. Listen to really, I guess. Not watching, but listen to a lot of podcasts. But the one I do is The Daily, the New York Times The Daily. Probably an interesting one because I don't always agree, as you can imagine, with a lot of the views that are on there. But I'm a big believer is that you shouldn't, don't drink the Kool-Aid. Listen to what others are saying on things, and it helps you to expand your views and to consider the other viewpoints. So when I do, and I do a few times a week, I'll listen to The Daily.
Favorite book?
I don't have a chance to read that much, so I can't really, tell you that I've read anything recently because I'm so busy with things.
And last question, good cops versus bad cops. Not all cops are bad, are they?
No, of course not.
Did you want to elaborate just a little bit on that?
No, well, same thing, not all cops are good. Cops are no different than anybody else in this world and are no different than life. Is that, whether you have good reporters, you have bad reporters. You have good people that work at Publix and bad people that work at Publix, and some people that do their jobs in an exemplary fashion and some people they have problems with. Law enforcement's no different, and so we need to, look at who we hire and make sure we have the rigorous standards and hope we're hiring the best. And I'd like to tell you we always hire the best, but sometimes we don't. And so then we need to weed them out, and we need to move them out of the profession and get the people in here who are the right people for the job. We've accomplished a lot in the last 9 years. I think we've taken the agency to new heights, certainly challenged ourselves and accomplished a lot. Crime in our service area is down 49.5% over the last 10 years, and that's a very significant accomplishment. We've expanded some things, especially with the use of technology, and there's some additional things that are in the works that I want to see through. We need to keep advancing with technology. Real-time crime center, one of the things that we need to do a better job of doing is managing threats and a threat assessment unit. We've also started in 2016 a mental health unit to better address and better respond to people in mental health crisis. So we're in the process now of expanding that unit. It'll probably take a couple years to really build it out, and I wanted to see that through, along with a number of other projects that we've started that I think ultimately, at the end of the day, will make Pinellas County a safer place.